Congratulations to our winner of the Idaho Falls Spud Kings front row tickets, Abby Hansen.
It was pretty awesome.
We've mentioned her on the show before.
Yes, yeah. So she is an avid listener. She is one of only 2 people, by the way, who sent in all 3 code words.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a fun time and what a fun game because, as we mentioned before, we're right behind. Well, okay, there are no seats right behind the goal. Right behind the goalie. It's an aisle. Where you can either go left or right. We were immediately to the left. And again, we were a foot away from the plexiglass. If you leaned forward, your nose would touch the plexiglass.
Yes.
That's how close we were.
It was awesome.
At least once, got faces slammed into the plexiglass.
Right.
Here's a montage of shots real quick. But Mikey forgot that hockey is 3 periods and not 4.
Right. So, yes.
So I got a little confused as to what was going on.
Yeah.
During the...
Yeah, well, and the bummer about that, too, is I also thought that it was 4. So I walked out right before the last part was done because I thought there was going to be another part.
Let's explain.
Yeah, and I wanted to get to the bathroom before everyone else did, and I ended up missing the entire end of the game.
Here's how it shook down. It was Idaho Falls Spud Kings versus the Utah. I don't know.
The guys who no one cares about. Let's be honest here.
No one cares.
Yeah.
I love how, like, when Idaho Falls had the ball, the music was pumping, but when Utah had the ball, it was dead silent.
I know, right?
When Idaho Falls scored a goal, flames shooting up. When Utah scored a goal, nothing. Like
nothing.
It's
Ooh,
possible
I've got the hiccups now.
that you weren't even aware of it. Yes, you do. You got the hiccups.
Yeah, I do. Oh, sorry, one sec.
You hiccup sort of like you sneeze.
Really, really loud?
Yeah, just really explosively.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yeah, you know, my Mexican always told me I had an old man sneeze. Yeah.
Yeah, it will scare the children.
It's true.
Okay, so what happened is it was Idaho Falls 3, Utah 2. And there were 2 minutes left in the third, so it's not a quarter, third period.
Yeah.
And so what they did was they sort of did a all or nothing sort of bet and brought their goalie up as part of their offense.
Yeah.
So they left their goal completely abandoned.
Which is crazy to me, but okay.
And it worked. In the last couple minutes of the game, they scored a goal, tied the game, 3-3. And then they had the shootout and got us. And we lost 4-3 Utah.
Yeah, which sucked.
It sucked, but also it was very exciting.
It was. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there, but.
And good news, Mountain America Center wasn't serving Dasani. They were serving Aquafina, which is slightly better.
Yeah, I would take it.
And if you haven't had Mountain America Center popcorn yet, what the hell?
Oh my gosh, that popcorn was so good though, huh?
Get a bag. Make sure you have 4 to 6 people to share it with because
the sodium intake in that will kill you if you're not careful.
My lips are still tingling from that.
Yeah. Oh, but it was so good.
Whoa.
Yeah. I will say I always feel a little bit bad for the other team because they don't get any fanfare. Like when they come out onto the ice, they don't do anything.
They get
but
it
when
at
the
their
Spud
home.
Kings come out, right, and I get that, but I still feel bad.
Yeah.
You know, like considering we're so nice up here, I feel like it would be a pleasant thing to do to give them a little bit of fanfare, just like we do for our guys. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
But an amazing fun time. Oh,
you know, matter of fact, Owen, Abby's son who came with us, he's such a sweetheart that he ended up near the end of the game. He was trying to get the other team's goalie's attention to give him a thumbs up.
Because everybody else was shouting, "Hey, goalie, you suck," or whatever.
Right. Yeah, and I thought that was really sweet.
And Lane Virgin from Virgin Riverland and Cattle Company, who we have to thank for this entire promotion.
Yes.
By the way, thank you, Virgin Riverland and Cattle Company. Gave us an official game puck.
Yeah, which is super cool. And he gave one to Owen, too, which I thought was really nice.
Yeah, so we can go and puck ourselves. I think this should be the official paperweight of the IFAF studios.
I think it should be.
Huh.
I mean, not that we use much paper, but it can definitely sit on the desk.
Or we can huck this when we get mad at something.
Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah.
Damn computer.
Also, I love that the one really good fight that broke out right in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Did I get that? I don't think I got that.
I don't think you got that on there.
No.
Oh, can we talk a little bit?
There were a couple of close fights.
Yes, there were a couple. And there were a few times when I was really shocked there wasn't a fight. Because, like, there was someone, like, I remember there was one guy who, like, basically like blatantly reached out and whacked a guy with a stick.
Oh yeah, just checked him.
Didn't even care.
Couple times,
you know?
yeah.
And the guy just kept going, and I was like, okay, I'm shocked, but all right. But also, can we talk about that goal that a lot of people felt cheated by?
Yes. Okay, and I got it on tape.
You did. Thank goodness you did too, because otherwise we wouldn't know what we know.
Let's watch it in slow-mo, and unfortunately the angle, this might be like a video of a UFO.
Right.
You know, where you can't make it out, and it's even more frustrating to watch it in slow-mo, but
right, maybe you can loop it a couple of times too.
Did the puck cross that line before the Utah goalie kicked it out?
I don't think it did.
I don't know. Sure. I would have blown the whistle on that.
Right. So this goal did not get counted for the Spud Kings. But I would argue it shouldn't be because it doesn't look like it went over that red line. Now, that being said, had the puck been horizontal instead of vertical, it absolutely would have, because it was literally sitting vertically on that line before he whacked it back out.
It was just so close. And
so close.
Did he use his skate to kick it out?
I think he did.
Is that how he blocked it?
Yeah, or his leg.
Isn't it amazing how fast that puck can travel from one end to the other?
It's wild, huh?
Trying to be an amateur cameraman for the game, I was like, I can't keep up.
It's hard.
I'm just going to do wide shots.
Well, and I'll also point out, Lane educated me on the fact that apparently the pucks are full of a gel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. And if you freeze them.
Yeah. And they're heavier when they're frozen, obviously. But yeah, how interesting is that? And also, man, that's gotta hurt if you get hit with it.
And Zamboni.
Yeah, I love a Zamboni.
I'm going to drive one of those before I die.
Here's the thing.
It's on my
Anyone
list.
working at the Mountain America Center, if you want to help us fulfill this dream, first off, Lane would love to ride a Zamboni.
Oh.
And I would love to see him ride a Zamboni because I think it'd be really fun and sweet. So is there any chance you could help us ride Zambonis? We would really like to try that.
Yeah, they've got to have... Certainly, they've got to have a be on the Zamboni for one round because they do it 2 or 3 times during the game, don't they?
Yeah, right. What VIP experience do we need to pay for in order to ride the Zamboni? Because that's what I want to do. Like, if I had to make a wish, I'd be like, I want to ride a Zamboni. I wouldn't. But, but seriously, it'd be fun.